the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Utah's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They're going to ride this running back. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He wants to change this route. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. Made a defender miss. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish...
We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action. formation on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air, it's Owens. Under fire. Got it on the outside, it's McCutcheon. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Good completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Longhorns! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But you got...
That's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he needed every little bit of strength to somehow sneak that over the crossbar. And with that, they've taken the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. An explosive way to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's got the tight end. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Owens. Unleashes it. Hits the open man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Gonna run it. It's Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to throw, it's Owens. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. off, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Utes are flying down the field. The short hands. It's Gilbert. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given it.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. To throw, it's Owens. Fires to the right. On target over the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Fighting off the defender. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? Right? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Longhorns, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. Spins away. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quick release by the QB. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Mitchell. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Now adjusting. Got room to work. Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. Back to throw time running short in the half. Pulls it in. It's Green. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now they take the lead.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession and just not give you the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go out, they execute, they have it, and they're trying to add insult to injury.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorn. And that one will come up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. QB got it himself. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know,
Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him.
Intercepted deep in his own end. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Utah! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block.
He ruins the big gator with a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Offense working from the pistol. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls to missed timing. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Takes a handoff. It's Green. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start thinking.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Finds his tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Firing to the right, complete. And he's to the 48-yard. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. First of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Caught near the sticks. It's McCutcheon. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas! Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the moment. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Coming out with it, it's Gilbert. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield.
You guys can't fucking block. So fucking.
Now they'll get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Owens. He'll pull it down and run. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Absolutely center cut. Guys, we have a high ball game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by just 4 to ULM. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys.
There he goes. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. The Utes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That is a big defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
They'll try the left side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. splits the uprights right down the middle. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a crease. It's Green. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Right back to him on the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get into field goal range. Back to throw. It's Owens. Hauls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. On the play. Bring up 2nd down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Timeout, Utah. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses.